Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Gwent the Witcher card game. Today I'm going to be bringing you a starter monsters deck for anyone who's just maybe beginning out in the game or is still fairly new and wants a nice deck that is going to get you some wins in casual, maybe even low level ranked, while still being a solid deck. It has room for improvements, and I'll go through some of the improvements I've maybe made to them if you have scraps or whatever to make the improvements. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're playing as Eredin because he spawns a Wild Hunt unit, and that's basically what our deck is full of. So having another one's not going to harm you, is it? Starting off, we have Wild Hunt Hounds and Biting Frosts. Now these guys are your main engine of the deck. You want to be playing Weather onto the other side, and these guys do it for you. Now you don't want Biting Frost to do it, you want to do it with Wild Hunt Hounds because you get points at the same time. Alongside them, you have some Wild Hunt Warriors. These guys do damage to the opponents, and then again, if they're under frost or destroyed, it boosts health by 2. So they're actually really good. They can be used to take out problematic cards, as well as giving you a nice points total. Now, with the amount of frost we're going to be playing on the board, Ice Giant is a pretty okay card. I mean, it's nothing special, but it does a job. So that guy will get you some points when you need it, and it's a good starter card, to be fairly honest. Also, we have some Wild Hunt Riders. Now, these guys are pretty crucial as well because they will increase the damage of your Frost from 2 to 3. And they're just quite good because they're quite high points total as well. The last two types of bronze we have are the Wild Hunt Navigators, mainly used to thin your deck and pull out basically copies of what you've already got out on the board. So they're pretty good overall. And we also have a First Light. Now, this is pretty good in the mirror matchup because you don't want to be under weather for too long. I mean, I've played against Skellige Storms as well as a lot of Frost, so I know First Light is a crucial card to have in this deck. Sometimes you won't find it, and that's just really unfortunate. Alongside all of these bronzes, we are playing the default silvers and golds, so that I've not made any changes here. So we're playing Decoy, we're playing Commander's Horn, Scorch, Dudu, Cleaver, and Nithril. Imlerith is the gold, and we have Geralt and Triss Merigold and Royal Decree. So really cheap deck. I think from the starter set you need to craft 5 cards, and they are a Wild Hunt Hound, a Wild Hunt Warrior, a Biting Frost, and these 2 Wild Hunt Riders. I think you could probably do it without these riders if you can't afford the 150 scraps, which, to be honest, if you can't afford it, you haven't even done the challenges yet, because you get so much from the challenges. So yeah, essentially, it's really cheap deck to build, and it's really effective, especially low level, because some people just don't know how to deal with weather. Now, the changes I've made to this deck include taking out the Royal Decree, and I'd add in Caranthir. Now, I'll try and put a picture of him on the screen so you can see what Caranthir does, just in case you don't know. Also, maybe you take out Triss Merigold and Geralt for things like Caretaker and Gills. Again, they're going to be on the screen. Also, Dudu for White Frost. Dudu's very average, very average card. He won't ever get you ahead, he will only catch you up, so he's not very good in this deck. He's not very good in many decks. But White Frost deploys Frost on 2 lanes of your opponent's side, so that's a really good card as well. Commander's Horn, I'd probably kick out for Jotun. Again, used to move your enemies into the Frost and damages them that little bit. So again, really good. Also, we'd take out Cleaver, because Morvad is basically a power creep version of it. I mean, it's only monsters, but it is just a better card overall. And the other change I'd make is take out an Ice Giant for another Wild Hunt Rider. Again, it's really cheap change to make, so you could probably do that one fairly easily. But overall, this deck is really good for a starter deck. I think that it's going to make you get to level 10 quite quickly. You're going to win a fair few games. I mean, you are going to lose games to people with better cards than you, but that's just unfortunate. There's nothing you can do about that. But yeah, I've won the majority of my games, and I hope you do the same. So let's go and showcase this deck in action.
Crush those vermin!
Let's go. We are against a level 8 FAC Northern Realms deck. It's probably going to be Armour Northern Realms because it's the only good deck it has at the moment. So that's great. Biting Frost we do not want in any way, shape or form, so let's get rid of both of them. And then we can have a look at the rest of our cards. We've got Geralt, Triss Merigold, Imlerith, Nithril's in there. Ice Giant's not ideal. Commander's Horn is pretty pants, so let's just get rid of that. Great, so I have no way of playing weather apart from through Eredin, and I suppose through Wild Hunt Navigators. It kind of works. I guess we just start this off with a Gerald. I have no real other cards I really want to play at the moment. Yeah, not at all. I highly doubt he'll be playing anything, so any weather rather. So the clear sky is fairly useless. Oh, full testicles.
Attack!
Well done. I would like to get rid of him before he does any damage, but it would just be a waste. Because I don't want him to bounce that at all. Let's just use Imlerith. He bounces that, he makes his whole deck stronger again, so no. I don't know if there is a way of bouncing golds, but just no. Okay. At least you can play high strength things without even worrying about it now. I guess let's play an Ice Giant. Because essentially, if he decides he wants to play, then I can start using Weather and it's going to buff the Ice Giant. If he decides he's not going to play, I've not really wasted too much. It's not really that valuable of a card in this deck. So,
long live the king!
What are you doing? What's that one? That's the one where, yeah, when it reaches 0, it boosts itself by 5. Okay, so how about we just lock it?
For business.
So it doesn't do anything. And now we've got such a point lead, I'm more than happy to pass. This guy is really annoying as well, but I could again take that off him. Do you know what, let's just go for this round. I'm trying to think. If I was to frost this row, I'm not sure which of these two take damage. I'm hoping it'd be this guy. Because 2 damage would get rid of his armour. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? At least we've gone around the learning curve. And it was, yeah, the correct one. I don't like the way in which that resolved though. It gave him a boost and took his armor at exactly the same time.
Interesting.
Which makes sense. Sile de Tanzarville. You can play a bronze special card from your hand and draw a top card from your deck. Okay, so everyone's got armor now. It's still fine because he's going to lose it again. It'll boost them both by 1, but he'll lose it. I could also use this and just put a real hurt in on him. Triss Marigold does the same job as the Triss. Them cards can spiral dangerously out of control, so...
Long live it.
Oh, he's got another one, for fuck's sake. I guess that we're going to use Nithril to get rid of that one then. And then he should pass, but we've jacked a lot of our stuff.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
We certainly are. Oh my god, another one? That's embarrassing. Right, I'm going to pass because I'm going to gain card advantage. And he might have to play a couple of cards here. And I know for a fact now he's used all of his Redanian dudes. Are these called Redanian Knight Elects? John, from this little picture down here, it looks like he's like a young guy with hair. And then you zoom in, and it's just a big old bald guy. So the worst thing that happens here is he passes, we win the round. The best thing that happens here, he plays 2 cards and...
I'll never be imprisoned again.
Okay, that's hurting me a lot. And Roach has come out to play, so he's used a lot of his tools already. You can pass now, Brew. There you go. So we've got card advantage, but I have crap cards in hand, so this is the problem. If we get Royal Decree, we want to bin that because... Sod off. Oh, I do not want any of these cards. This has not gone well. So First Light's fine for Rally. Commander's Horn's not great. Biting Frost is even worse. So let's just bin that off. Oh god. Why does this game hate me? So essentially, I'm going to scorch that off the board, I think, straight away. In fact, no, let's leave it for now. No, because he's going to have some eat the armor off it and then buff itself and him. So no, I do not want that. And then I think next turn's going to be a rally because... Oh, he's just passed. I mean, let's just win it with this then.
We know the mysteries of time and space, all of them.
I don't actually need this card to pull out anything else at the moment. I mean, it would have been nice to have if we can pull out a Wild Hunt. I want to say Navigator, whichever one is the 8 strength one. That's the Riders, isn't it? Riders is the 8 strength one. He is a Navigator. Oh, great. You just got another one back. Do we keep Toot? I feel like we could keep Toot, and that's going to be fine. I do need to get a good card, though. That's my main issue right now. Do we keep this for rally, or do we just roll it? Just roll it. Oh, no. Not doo-doo. Nobody wants to see the doo-doo. So I guess... the warrior. And then we can always decoy the warrior. And then... Navigator it again. Then we've got Doo-Doo and Toot. So yeah, it's probably my best option for both in the back row. So I do not want you to clear that. You clear that, I'm going to be very annoyed. Oh god, he's going to have something that eats that, isn't he? And then I can decoy the Wild Hunt Navigator, I guess. Oh, I don't know if I've got another warrior on my deck. This is why deck trackers are a useful thing, guys. What the hell has he just played?
You stand before royal majesty.
Oh my god, are you serious?
For the king!
Yeah, I think it's better, so probably lost this one. What's he doing? Am I stupid there? He should have bit it off this one, right? Right, so Doo-Doo is going to steal the power off one of these. I'm going to go for the bold play because I can't remember if we've still got a warrior in our deck or not. So I'm going to try it anyway.
We know the mysteries of time and space.
I do, get in. So we want to do damage to this guy because it's actually going to take points off him, right? Right, so Toot. Well, we're going to do first, then Toot, and then hopefully that's us winning. What the hell's that card? Okay, everyone's just got armor. This is fine. Doo-Doo, copy him.
Coming!
And then we're going to get another 20 points. It's going to be a close one, boys. Hopefully. Depends what he plays here. Can Commander's Horn actually win me a game?
Battle.
Oh god, probably not. Nope. No, definitely not. He's getting up to 50. I'm going up to 59. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't overtake me here. Come on, maybe my go then. Thank you. Just gonna get all 5 of them. Come on. What's your last card, bro?
You one of us or not?
Oh no. No.
Can win!
Why did it have to be a Reaver Scout? Well played. I mean, overall, I feel like this deck does well. It just struggled in this matchup because armor is very, very strong right now. You see how close we actually really got here, and that's probably with me misplaying a lot. So overall, I don't think this deck's bad, especially if you consider you can add in actual useful cards to it, unlike some of the ones that it's currently running, and the fact that the guy was 2 levels higher than me. So yeah, you see you're going to win games, you're going to win rounds. Overall, I think this is a really good beginner's deck, and it has a lot of scope for improvement. So, and that's where I'm going to leave it today. I think tomorrow I'm going to come with a different factions beginner's deck, just to keep it rolling like that. So I want you to let me know down below which faction do I do tomorrow? Do I do Scoia'tael, Northern Realms, Nilfgaard, or Skellige? Because I've already done a deck on Scoia'tael, so I think I want to leave that until last, but it just depends entirely on what you want to see. So let me know down below. Hopefully tomorrow we can come in with a win, but we'll see, I guess. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all around. See you later.